Hi guys, Daniel here. So I bought a new aquarium canister filter for my new American cichlid tank. Let's have a look at it, guys. Oh. So it's a Nautilus Aqua 1 1100. So it comes with a primer button, a pump button, and all the media. Alright, let's see what's in it. Okie dokie, let's check it out. Now the guys at the aquarium up the road from me were kind enough to do me a good deal on this when I gave them the price that it was being sold on eBay for. Okay, so several boxes. The instruction, which we'll go through in this video. I'll show you exactly how to set it up. And this is it. So that's the out. That's the in. How does this work? I'm not sure how this button works. Okay, there we go, now it's working. Okay, so you've got to push down on this quite hard. And that's what you do to suck the water into the tank. You push this button a few times and it'll suck the water and it'll start the siphon, which will fill this tank up. Now let's see what else we've got. Okay, so this is what it comes with. An intake hose and an out hose. It comes with this that you plug into the top of the head thing. What else? We've got the tubes. Now it also comes with the intake valve. I'm going to put a pre-filter sponge on this so it doesn't bring in all the debris. Now the main reason I'm getting this, guys, isn't for the mechanical filtration but the biological filtration. Because I'm going to have South American cichlids, they tend to like to dig up the earth. They dig up the ground. So I'm not going to have any gravel because they'll make a mess of it. Mind you, gravel has some very positive benefits. It promotes the beneficial bacteria primarily. That's where they live. So that's why I got this filter. So I'm going to have a bare bottom tank and hopefully all my beneficial bacteria will be housed and be living inside of the canister filter. Now one of the first things you're going to do is unwrap the noodles. The noodles come in a plastic bag and you have to give them a very good rinse. So these are some of the attachments that come with the canister filter. This I bought myself. It's a pre-filter. So it just goes onto the this is where the water goes in. It gets sucked in through here into the canister and then it comes back out through here, like you can see the holes. So this is where it comes out. It gets jetted out of this plastic piece. Yeah, simple as that, guys. Now what I recommend doing, well, it depends, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up my aquarium, not putting any water in, then setting this whole thing up, then putting the water in. So you got to make sure that you can fit it. Like, see these bits here? They take up space behind the aquarium, and you got to make sure you got enough space between the wall and where your aquarium is so that this thing here will fit in. That's why I recommend you do this before you fill it up with water. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so here we are, guys, filling up the tank. I've set up the canister filter. It's not running yet, but yeah, so quite a stressful ordeal really, setting up a fish tank. Like I probably spent about 2 hours on it, putting the background on, cleaning the glass. What I do is I use a wet Chuck's cloth and I wipe everything down, and then I use a dried Chuck's cloth to get rid of all the debris, because these guys manufacture the stands at the same place where they do the glass, and I find that there's always bits of sawdust, fine bits of sawdust inside the actual tank. Okie dokie. So I've got my canister filter running, as you can see, there's stream jet there, lovely. I've got my sponge from my mature aquarium, hopefully spreading the nitrifying bacteria. I've got the heater on. Now I waited a while before I put the heater on. Before I put the media in, because I wanted to make sure the water was warm enough to not kill off the bacteria. So I waited for it to hit 20 degrees Celsius, and I've chucked them in, and I put this in as well. Now I'm hoping to get this tank up to 24 degrees Celsius before I add Bobo. You look so sad today. Maybe he's a bit spooked out. There's no filter in the tank or anything. Okie dokie, so this is the Aqua one Nautilus 1100. 1100. Now the thing that sucks about it is that this primer does not work. I had it all set up. You can't see the intake because it's behind the filter, but you can sort of see it. And I pushed the crap out of it and it didn't work. I ended up having to come up to this end. See that tube there? I had to go to this end, unattach it, and suck on it a few times, take a few deep breaths, and it got the flow going. And then it slowly fills up. So all you have to do is suck on the hose a couple of times. You're not going to get anything wet. You suck on the hose, and that's when it starts filling up. So while it's filling up, it takes like about a minute to fill up. While it's filling up, you attach the hose back in place where you want it to be, and it'll blow out air as this is filling. So this will fill and it'll drain out through the hose at the top there, as you can see. Sorry about you can't really see it because there's a lot of bubbles on the glass because it's a new tank. It's been filled for the first time, so I'm not sure if you can see it there, but you got like a spray bar, and it comes out quite strong actually. Like yeah, it comes out quite forceful. So here's my tank. There's my heater heating up. Here's my digital thermometer. Let's see what that is in Fahrenheit. 74.8. So that's pretty good.